Are you really Harry Potter? Wicked.
So, the Harry Potter series is hitting HBO late this year, and I'm excited, worried, and on the fence if it should even exist.
This fucking bitch, bro. The fuck you laughing at, Weasley?
I'm sorry, but that was just too funny not to put in the video. As someone who's watched the movies more than Voldemort comes back,
He's back!
I can confidently say that this reboot is about to get compared to Sky Heaven. Look, this franchise has so many memorable moments.
That's one big one.
You bitch!
Sometimes you can be really thick.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm not a fucking wizard!
Okay, that last one was a meme, but that's how long Harry Potter has been about. So many of us have grown up with this franchise that we can't help but feel protective of it in an age of agenda-driven storytelling. You can clearly see a pattern where studio executives would rather push a narrative than focus on story. I don't mind that Harry Potter is getting a reboot, but if it's at the expense of the characters I grew up with and the story JK told, then you can
Piss off.
But let's take a look.
To reimagine the Harry Potter canon, to tell a story in 8 episodes rather than a single 2-hour movie.
What is the point of this reboot? Well, according to Google, it's to
Provide a more faithful, in-depth adaptation of J.K. Rowling's original books.
Come on, what's the real reason?
The goal is to use the reboot to push the Max streaming service from 130 million to 150 million subscribers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Money!
And as far as being faithful to the books, they kind of broke everyone's confidence when they race-swapped Snape for Papa Essiadu. Okay, I'll stop now. This man's been torn into a million AI pieces this month, so I'll keep this short. Am I happy about the casting? No. Am I willing to give him a chance? Yeah, sure. If they manage to leave racism out of the reason Snape was bullied as a kid, I can deal with it. JK built the world of Harry Potter in a way that reflects real-world issues, but she chose to explore them through her world. Concepts like half-bloods and muggle-borns act as metaphors. It makes those experiences feel universal rather than one specific narrative. I'm not saying racism can't exist in Harry Potter, but part of what makes Harry Potter so interesting is that sense of escapism. People step into this world, relate to its struggles, and take their own meaning from it without feeling it directly mirrors real-world conflicts. Snape is a bitter, cruel man, and a lot of that comes from being bullied growing up. But he isn't written as a victim of racism from James Potter. That's not part of his story. If you start adding context like that, it changes how people see him. Instead of viewing him as a complex character in the wizarding world, it risks turning him into something different than what was originally intended. As for other negatives, Nick Frost's Hagrid doesn't sound like Hagrid. This is the audiobook.
God, go boil your heads, both of ye, said Hagrid. Harry, you're a wizard.
This is the movie.
Who are you?
Rubius Hagrid, keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts.
This is Nick Frost.
They were funny and clever.
He looks the part, but his voice makes him sound like he's cosplaying. But honestly, that's it, as we should learn from James Lloyd.
Are you an angel?
I'm not in the business of bashing child actors, and regardless of the gripes I might have, I do believe we should give this series a chance. But what needs to happen for this reboot to succeed?
It gives me a certain satisfaction to say what I thought happened and to tell other people that because it's my world.
Well, for a start, they've ditched John Williams' theme and gone for Hans Zimmer, which feels like the right move. Reusing the film's music would have felt like copying homework.
There is nothing special about you.
Getting more of Harry's life before Hogwarts is a big win. You need to feel how miserable his life is at the Dursleys, so when he gets his letter, it actually means something. Visually, it looks good. Hogwarts looks like a place we can explore this time. The films were able to show iconic locations like the Great Hall, but they were limited. This is a series. Use that. Let us see the castle properly, not just a few rooms we cut between. The biggest advantage this show has is time. If this this is going to work, the episodes needs to use that time properly. Don't rush it. Don't jump from scene to scene every few minutes. Let moments breathe. Shows like Percy Jackson have episodes that feel too short, like they're just trying to hit plot points. If you're adapting the books properly, you need that time for the world, the characters, and the moments people remember. The films worked so well because it grew up with its audience. It felt magical, hopeful, and over time they became darker, more serious, more intense. You can even see that in the opening titles. The entire feel of the world changed as the story went on.
Look at me! What's happening to me?
That progression is important. It's not just a kid's story. It becomes something much darker. And honestly, more than anything, this show lives and dies on its characters.
I still think that it was the characters fundamentally that made people fall in love with the world. Above all, Harry, Ron and Hermione, probably.
People stayed for the relationships and how they evolve. If the show actually uses its runtime to build these characters and stops giving Ron's best moments to Hermione,
Piss off.
it'll have a level of depth the movies couldn't reach. Because at the end of the day, the blueprint is already there. The challenge isn't copying the films, it's using the format of a series to go further. Show more, develop more, make us care even more than we already do.
That's right, folks. Longtime owner Mr. Krabs is opening a new restaurant called the Krusty Krab 2.
In this blockbuster era, when the going gets tough, we just restart over and over and over again. We don't fix problems, we just say,
everybody gets a reboot. Well, that seems weird to me. Too many reboots cannot be a good thing.
Are we so nostalgia addicted that we've lost the ability to move forward? We're just retreating back to what's familiar. And I get it. Because Fantastic Beasts flop, you think we need to revert back to type instead of asking why those movies failed. But you could have done anything, like a prequel on Harry's parents. What I'm worried most about is they're going to miss the main point of Harry Potter. And as cheesy as it sounds,
At the end of the book, you have a clash of two utterly different souls. This flawed, vulnerable, damaged, and yet still fighting, still loving, still daring to love and daring to hope soul, which is Harry.
You're the weak one. And you'll never know love. Or friendship. And I feel sorry for you.